You will let us know when 10 seconds are there, right?
Yes, I'll let you know when 10 seconds are there. After 20 seconds, I'll say 10 seconds left. So,
Okay.
welcome everyone to game week 6, the India leg. Sandip on seat 1, Satam on seat 2, Aswath on seat 3, Nikhil on seat 4. All the best, everyone. Hands on screen at all points of time. Both hands on screen, and do not discuss the questions with anyone. First question coming up for Sandip. From Latin for ring, which word was applied by the ancient Romans to round arenas for performances and contests and oval courses for racing? The modern meaning of the word as a form of entertainment emerged in the late 18th century. Ten seconds, Sandeep.
Is it Colosseum?
Satam?
Pass.
Ashwath?
Pass.
Nikhil?
Pass.
This is circus. This is circus.
Oh, as simple as that.
Latin for ring. Sandeep, second direct. His father was India's first Test cricket captain, and his son was a national arm wrestling champion. But which police officer's preferred sport was table tennis, in which he became national junior champion and represented India at the World Championships? Ten seconds. Answer.
Amarnath.
Satam. Pass you. Ashwath.
Naidu.
Naidu is good enough. This is Prakash.
Yes, CK Prakash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Satam's second direct. Satam's directs. Shown here is an 1897 illustration by Gustave Doré to a 1697 work, which is widely accepted, as in the year is widely accepted by a French author. What work?
Is it Andrew Mark?
Nikhil?
What did he say?
I don't know, but it's not the answer.
A pass.
Sandip?
Pass.
Ashwath?
Pass.
This is Cinderella. This is Cinderella by a French author. This is Cinderella.
Wow.
That is the French ball. And Cinderella is at the center where she loses her slipper. Satam's direct. Endemic to Borneo, Nasales larvatus is a primate commonly known by which name? Their distinct appendage amplifies the male's mating calls and helps attract mates.
Gibbon.
Nikhil?
Proboscis monkey.
Proboscis monkey.
Monkey.
Ashwath? Which US president was well known for his love of bridge and even held regular Saturday night games at the White House with colleagues and occasionally with world champions like Oswald Jacoby? It is recorded that as Operation Torch headed for the North African coast in 1942, news was slow to arrive and he passed the time by playing bridge with his associates.
Roosevelt.
Sandip,
Harry S. Truman.
Satam. I'll pass you. Be quick on pass, everybody. Nikhil,
Pass. Pass.
this is
Reagan.
Eisenhower.
Oh, yeah, Eisenhower. Torch.
what your direct.
Okay. Torch was there, but Truman also, this guy also played bridge. Truman. Anyway.
Nalini Malani, born 1946, was one of the first Indian fine artists to work extensively in what medium? Pioneered internationally by the Korean-American artist Nam June Paik, the nature of this medium is such that work is typically displayed in an institutional setting rather than sold to private collectors.
Murals?
Satam?
Sand.
Huh? Oh no. Nikhil?
Pass.
Sandip?
Pass.
Simply video. Video art or film. Nikhil, your directs. Yamanashi Silk Company was founded by Shintaro Suji in 1960. The company found its niche when it started producing rubber sandals with cute designs and cartoon characters on them. The company officially adopted what name in 1973, which per some sources comes from the Spanish words for holy and river. Ten seconds. Need an answer.
Sanyo. Sanyo.
Could you spell it or repeat it once again?
Sanyo.
Sandip?
I'll do a non-com.
Satam? Aswath?
Pass.
This
It's
is
not Onits. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you. I was saying Onitsuka, but you were starting with S, so I think I was wrong in it.
Yeah, I mean Nikhil was. I thought Nikhil almost gave the correct answer. This is Sanrio.
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 I should have just said that. I was like, I've not heard a company called Sanrio, so must be some variation.
Nikhil, your second direct. Established in 1888 by influential figures like Alexander Graham Bell and Gardiner Green Hubbard, which publication was created to spark public interest in exploration, spatial studies, and the world in which we live.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Sandip?
National Geographic.
That is National Geographic. Everybody has one. Satam, if you get one now, everybody will be on equal. Round 2 starts with Sandip. After which classic by Collodi is this species of frog from New Guinea named?
I'll pass. I don't know a classic from Kolodi.
Satam?
Pass.
Aswath?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is correct. Pinocchio frog. Sandip, your second direct. In 2017, during a drought in Europe, company continued to withdraw water from Lake Bracciano and Anguillaras lakefront, send water to its capital city. The water levels of the lake fell dramatically. This is the first time in that country and possibly Europe that the company was held responsible for not polluting but draining a lake. Which country? Sandip, 10 seconds.
Italy.
Italy is correct. Satam, your directs. After Michael Phelps' astonishing feat of 23 gold medals, the next four on the list all have 9 golds apiece. Which American athlete won 9 Olympic gold medals between 84 and 1986 across track and field events, and through his long jump gold medals is one of only 6 athletes to win gold medals at the same event in 4 different editions of the Olympic Games?
Carl Lewis.
Carl Lewis is correct, and with that you open your account. Here are 7 dishes that this Indian city is famous for. Name the city and also name the 5th dish hidden here, which roughly translates to 7 layers and is akin to phyllo pastry of the West. So I'll zoom the image. Give me both the 5th dish and also the name of the city. Ten seconds now.
Is it the city is Amritsar and the dish is naan?
Nikhil,
Pass.
Aswath, Sandip.
Pass.
Yeah, the city is Amritsar, but the dish is the 7 layers was the hint. It's a sweet kind of dish called Satpura, so which is akin to the phyllo pastry of the West. Amritsar and Satpura. Those are all Amritsari kulcha, Amritsari chole pure, Amritsari fish tikka. Ashwath, your direct. It peaked in the 1950s with more than 4,000 of these spread across the US by the end of that decade. Besides serving its obvious purpose, it also became the ultimate place for youngsters to bring a date. This earned them the nickname Passion Pits. What were known as Passion Pits? The first such patented entity was opened in 1933 by Richard Hollingshead in New Jersey.
Drive-in movie theaters.
Fantastic. These are drive-in movie theaters. They were called Passion Pits. Second direct. In 2020, double Commonwealth Games gold medalist Manika Batra became the first table tennis player to receive what award? The highest sporting honor given out to the government of India. Like many recipients, she had previously won the Arjuna Award.
Khel Ratna. I mean, it's named after Major Dhyan Chand.
Khel Ratna is good enough. Nikhil, your direct. Here are 7 dishes that this Indian city is famous for. Name the city and also name the second item hidden here, which roughly translates to man of peace, since its origins trace back to Prophet Muhammad, who indulged in a beverage called ghawa. Zoom the image. Ten seconds. Need an answer?
Pass.
Read the question. The whole one.
Satam?
Pass.
Sandip?
Pass.
Ashwath?
Pass. Either part, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah, what were you saying?
No, is it Banaras? Like, I mean, that's
No, this is, I think, Sulaimani Chai.
Sulaimani chai, and this is Bhopali pan. So these are all dishes.
Bhopal. Yeah. I was not sure about the city.
Oh, you got the chai part. Nice, well done.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which city it was because
Yeah, yeah.
Nikhil, your direct. After 2 dams burst above the coastal city of Derna, epic floods were unleashed, wiping out neighborhoods into the ocean. Torrential rainwater that gushed down steep mountain sides killed thousands in the city. In which Mediterranean country did this catastrophe occur last year?
Libya.
Could you repeat?
Libya.
Libya is correct. Derna is a coastal city in Libya. Round 3 with Sandip. Fermented teas like poo air are often referred to as what kind of tea? These are compressed for the ease of transport and were even treated as currency in Central and Northern Asia due to their high value. Ten seconds, Sandeep.
Okay, I didn't understand the question, but green tea.
Satam,
Pass.
Nikhil,
Pass.
Aswath.
Pass.
It's
This is
like
something.
aged teas or something like that.
No. What does this look like? This is
Brick.
Chocolate.
Brick.
That's the answer.
Brick.
This is called a brick tea. Sandeep, you're direct. Which Finnish athlete nicknamed the Flying Finn won 9 Olympic golds between 1920 and 1928 across multiple middle and long distance running disciplines, including 1500, 3000, 5000, 10,000 cross country. To add to that, he also won a silver at the 3000 meter steeplechase in Amsterdam 1928.
Pavio Numri.
I'll give it to you. Paavo Numri is correct. Satam, you're direct. 18th century fabric workers' dresses were often of a particular color whose pigments were made from a compound called cupric hydrogen arsenic. The exposure to arsenic damages the way cells function and its high levels can cause cancer. What is this color responsible for such workers often getting poisoned?
I just have to name like a
Color.
color or the variant of the color.
Color.
It's blue.
Nikhil?
Green.
Green is correct.
Yeah,
Green
great.
Cupra.
color. So this is Paris green, Shields green, Vienna green. Actually, these two are the most toxic color, but I just wanted green. So green is correct. Satam, you're direct. Insanity is a swing of sorts that moves around by an arm and extends off the edge of the building over the city. It reaches speeds up to 3 Gs and riders are tilted to an upside down position. Although the view is breathtaking, tourists describe the ride as freaky. The Big Shoot and X Scream are two other scary adventure rides available at this site. What structure that soars up to 1149 feet above ground and is fittingly named for a layer of the Earth's atmosphere?
Can't think of a name. Something Stratos.
What is your answer? Final answer.
Stratos.
I'll prompt you. Quickly.
No. Pass it.
Ashwath?
Stratos. It's a roller coaster, I think.
Satam said Stratos. I think your voice broke up. What did you say?
I said stratosphere.
Stratosphere is correct. This is called
Yeah.
the stratosphere.
Oh.
Why would you just say stratos and leave it? It's a structure named after the layer of the Earth's atmosphere. The layer of the Earth's atmosphere is called stratosphere. So I even
Yeah,
prompted
indeed.
you. This is, I think, in the one of the history's closest prompts anybody would have come. Stratos did not get stratosphere. This is a stratosphere in Las Vegas.
I thought it might be Il Stratos or something else here.
Ashwath, you're direct. The distinctive transverse teeth on the noses of which aquatic species lends them their commonly used name. They detect their prey by using electroreceptors in the distinctive rostrum and use it to take a swipe at their prey and to pin them using it.
Electric eel.
Satam,
Stingray.
Nikhil.
Sawfish.
Nice crack. Sawfish,
Hmm.
also the lesser known. People go for shark. So this is the carpenter shark. And sawfish is also correct. Aswath's direct. Assassin is a 2023 nail biter of a book by Malayalam literary superstar K.R. Meera. A woman survives a near-death encounter in a big city and realizes that she is the target of an assassination and that the plot is thicker than normal. This story is believed to invoke the real-life murder of which Bangalore-born activist and journalist in 2017.
Gauri Lankesh.
Gauri Lankesh is correct. This is Gauri Lankesh. Nikhil, your direct. Nalini Malani's installation in Search of Vanished Blood was created for the 2012 edition of which major art festival held every 5 years in Kassel, Germany. In November 2023, Indian writer and curator Ranjit Hoskote quit his role at this festival after its organizers publicly condemned his criticisms of Israel.
Us.
Okay, 2-second pass. Sandip,
There are one or two answers. Pass.
Satam,
I'll try non-cop later. Maybe. Pass.
Ashwath, too many non-coms coming up.
Pass. So,
Yeah, answers.
It's document something or doc.
Oh God,
document.
actually Satam
Documenter.
is extremely close. Almost
Documenter.
99% of the answer.
Documenter.
Yeah, this is
Damn.
documenta. This is documenta. Documenta. With at one point, Satam, I thought you could have taken the risk here with one of the tougher ones to crack. Nikhil could have easily been 3 now with stratosphere and this. Nikhil, your direct. What is a common name for the tisane herbal tea made from Aspalathus linearis, a broom-like plant that grows in South Africa? The Afrikaans term derives from the Dutch meaning red forest.
I keep mispronouncing this, but it's like spelled as rooibos.
Could you repeat?
R-O-I-B-O-O-S.
Uh-huh.
R-O-I-B-O-O-S.
Rooibos.
Rubos, I think it's called.
I think it's
Round
pronounced
4 with Sandip. This is one of the earliest illustrations from the first edition of which work written during the height of the Gilded Age. Ten seconds.
Hansel and Gretel.
Satam,
Pass.
Ashwath.
Wizard of Oz.
This is the Wizard of Oz. You can
Yes.
see Dorothy here, Toto
Nice
here.
one.
Here. This is Wizard
Yeah,
of
nice.
Oz. Second direct. During a meeting with Brit champion Zia Mahmood, this general admitted that he used to sneak off for all-night bridge sessions with his army friends while the wives thought they were on war maneuvers. The sessions ended when one wife said that there would be a real war unless they returned home immediately. With general, who seized power and served as president from 2001 to 2008, leading to a death sentence served in 2019 for in absentia for high treason. He played the game even in exile.
Where's Musharraf?
This is Musharraf. Satam, your directs. Sanrio runs an online popularity contest poll every year amongst its characters. In 2023, more than 44 million people cast their votes in this poll. Which character won the first place in this poll for the 4th year in a row? This white puppy's signature features are his long ears, blue eyes, pink cheeks, and tail that looks like a food item after which it is named. Alternatively, you can also name the foodstuff after which it is named.
It's a donut.
Sandip,
Pass.
Nikhil,
Pass.
Ashwath?
Pass.
Is it marshmallow?
No, that was also another
That
person.
was my guess as well.
You just have to
Yeah.
focus on the tail and the curve of the tail. This is a cinnamon roll.
The Danish or something.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah, tough to get. Yeah.
Satam, you're direct. Pioneer of the practice of psychoanalysis in India and the author of books such as Intimate Relations and the Inner World, who describes himself as Mannheim's greatest table tennis player, referring to the German city in which he studied. He has also won multiple Gujarat state table tennis championships.
Was it Sudhir Kakkar?
Oh, what a Kakkar is brilliant crack. Again, another tougher one, Satam, to be honest. Ashwath's direct. Named after the distinctive pot it is served in and usually including a straw, which presumably friendly drink is made of Ilex paraguayensis, a type of South American holly.
Yerba mate.
Yerba mate or mate is correct. Yerba mate is also correct. In the painting titled X Offering the Cup to Y by John William Waterhouse, we see the female sorcerer X offering potion to the titular hero Y to bring him under her control, as she did with every member of his crew. Either tell us X or Y.
Ulysses?
Is good enough for Y. X is Circe.
Circe, continent of Circe. Yeah.
Circe offering the cup to Odysseus or Ulysses. Nikhil. At the start of the 20th century, people started adding a glowing, luminous green color to jewelry and beauty products. Claimed to have restorative properties, it was also added to toothpaste, medicines, water, and food. Only 5 decades later, people found out how harmful this green color actually was. What 1898 discovery brought this green color into the public mix?
Radium.
Radium is radium by Marie Curie. Nikhil, your second direct. It's easier than a ferry or a flight to traverse this cross country, but it's not without its peril. Fires broke out multiple times, reaching 1800 degree Fahrenheit in 2008. 2009, 4 trains broke down, leaving 2,000 people stranded for 16 hours. What is this 31.5-mile long passageway that has been operating for nearly 30 years, but has always been dangerous, as reported by passengers Patrick Legend, Lee Godfrey, Sarah Fellows, among others over the years?
Channel tunnel.
Channel or the Channel Tunnel is correct. You can see the French flag in the picture as well. This is between France and Britain. Round 5 with Sandip. In the 1920s, flappers raised hemlines heights previously considered indecent. Their short dresses for the time were given the nickname blank dusters, since that's where the dress ended and it essentially dusted or flapped against it. Ten seconds.
Is it knee dusters?
It is knee dusters. It was raised up to the knee, so knee dusters. Second direct. Which magazine was initially named the London Charivari when it debuted in 1841? The French word charivari, referring to a lively and satirical genre of literature or musical composition, was adopted as a magazine aimed to evoke a sense of wit, humor, and a vibrant mix of commentary on social and political matters.
Who was interested in who first? You.
10 seconds.
This is Punch.
Punch is correct. This is Punch. Satam. Around 1830, traveling circuses started to offer separate attractions accompanying the main circus, featuring unique and often unusual acts aimed to captivate audiences. Examples include freak shows with individuals with physical abnormalities, strong men, and fire eaters. What were such acts called? The word today means an incidental diversion or spectacle.
Is it Bonanza?
Sandip,
Pass.
Nikhil,
Sideshow.
sideshow is correct. These are
Oh,
called
oh.
Satam's direct. The Man Who Avenged Blank Blank is a 2023 book by Abhijit Bhalerao about Baikunt Sukhul, an unassuming teacher who swears to exact revenge on the HSRA, whose name is blanked out from the title. His picture is also blanked out.
Oh. Mm,
10 seconds.
Is it? I don't know. Is it Bhagat Singh, HSRA
It is
team?
Bhagat Singh. It
Hindustan.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hindustan
man-
Socialist Republic. Yeah.
HSRA stands for Hindustan Socialist Republic Association. This is the man who avenged Bhagat Singh. Aswath's direct. Placing fourth on Sanrio characters poll for 2023 is Pochaco, one of their popular characters. Pochaco had won this poll 5 years in a row from 91 to 95. He is drawn as a white dog with black floppy ears but no visible mouth. Sanrio created him as a replacement after the loss of Japanese rights to which popular international cartoon strip character in 89.
Snoopy.
Snoopy is correct. This is Snoopy from Peanuts. Which satirical magazine, known for its irreverent humor and sharp commentary on politics and society, originated in 1970, reborn from its predecessor Harakiri. The magazine's name pays satirical homage to the French presidents at the time, while its second word in its title is short for a French word meaning weekly.
Charlie Hebdo.
Charlie Hebdo is correct. 2 and 2 for you here again. Nikhil's directs. Actor Don Amici played the titular scientist in a 1939 film, The Story of Alexander Graham Bell. Such was the impact of his performance that Amici, the actor's surname, became a slang term for what seen in the poster throughout the 1940s.
Scroll down.
I'll zoom also.
Is this a telephone?
That said, you did not need me to zoom in. This is telephone, simply the telephone. So you can see the telephone in the poster. Also, Alexander Graham Bell, so inventor of telephone. Second direct. Which world leader who became paramount leader of his nation in 1978 had an affinity for bridge that belied the general communist view of the game as a bourgeois pastime? Let me finish. Frequently photographed playing bridge whilst chain smoking his cigarettes, he not only played the game 6 hours every Sunday but also encouraged the sport in his country and establishment of a national bridge association. Yeah, you said something?
Deng Xiaoping.
Deng Xiaoping is correct. This is Deng Xiaoping. Round 6 with Sandip. Before World War II, ceramic dinnerware were manufactured using uranium oxide to give a colored glaze. During World War II, all uranium was confiscated for bomb development. However, uranium returned to glass and ceramic factories in 1959 once the Atomic Energy Commission realized these restrictions. Dishes made of this color during the next decade still contain radioactive properties. What color is this, with its name originating in Sanskrit via linguistic false separation? 10 seconds.
White.
Satam,
Pass.
Aswath,
Pass.
Nikhil.
Pass.
No, so the Sanskrit word is narang. From narang we get om de orenge. So this is orange, bright orange hue. If you glaze it with uranium oxide. Second direct. Here are 7 dishes that this Indian city is famous for. Name the city and also name the third dish hidden here, which is made by mashing up roti in ghee and jaggery. Look at the picture carefully. Ten seconds.
Pass.
Goes to Satam.
Is it Jaipur and that one is Dal Bati Churma?
Brilliant crack. Jaipur
Oh,
and
okay.
Dal Bati Churma is correct. Both. You can also see.
Just
I
churma.
can't
Churma
say,
answer.
but Churma is also correct. Superb answer. You can also see the, what do you call that? The Hawa
Hawa
Mahal.
Mahal.
Hawa
So
Mahal.
not just focus on the food, focus on the background structure, which is slightly.
Yeah, no, Jaipur you could see, but I wasn't sure of that dal bati. Yeah, good one.
Jaipur, and these are all Jaipuri dish, and that is Dal Bati Churma. Brilliant
Correct.
crack. Just a second. Satam's directs. For which institution in Mumbai, endowed by and named for the Parsi philanthropist seen here, did Nalini Malani graduate in 1969? Rudyard Kipling was born on its campus, and painters who have attended it include M.F. Hussain, S.H. Raza, and V.S. Gaitonde. It is usually known by a 2-letter initialism.
JJ School of Arts.
JJ is good enough. JJ School of Arts is correct. Second direct. Earlier in 2023, environmental activists took a 9-day trip to salmon farms in the south of the Andes region. The farms that proliferated for decades were depleted in recent years owing to the harmful algal blooms of 2016 and 2021, with millions of salmons, shellfish, seabirds dying. El Nino likely to return, the region and the country prepares for another algal bloom, leading to further decline of the marine ecosystem. Which country?
Is it Peru?
It is not Peru. Sandip?
Is it Chile?
It is Chile. Chile.
Because Chile, no, because it's South Andes. So.
And what is the region, the south of Andes? Anybody? The region in question in Chile, famous for the salmon farms. But we know it as desert, but it's not just a desert, the whole region.
Atacama.
Patagonia.
Patagonia is not a desert.
No, it's not a desert. I thought.
Is it not a desert at all? Why do I remember the term Patagonia desert? Maybe not, maybe my mistake. But yeah, the region is Patagonia in the question here. Aswath, your directs. Which Soviet gymnast who won a total of 18 Olympic medals between 56 and 64, a record that stood for close to 5 decades before being broken by Michael Phelps, won 9 Olympic gold medals?
Larissa Latinina.
Larissa Latinina is a very good answer. Second direct. Greeks in the 4th century BC ground down lead to make this pigment, leading to lead poisoning induced disabilities. Despite its toxicity, 17th century painters used it for tempera paint like Vermeer for the milkmaid and suffered from painter's colic, which is lead poisoning with symptoms of enlarged retinas, palsy, coughing, and even blindness. What color pigment whose use was finally banned in the 1970s?
Yellow.
Sandip,
Pass.
Satam,
Pass.
Nikhil.
Pass. Is this red lead?
This is not red. Sandeep guessed this in the earlier question, but this time he passed it.
White is it?
White.
White.
Okay. That's the
White
other
is one of the most toxic colors which remain for nearly 2000 years. So lead, if you ground down lead, you get bright white color because dust particles are very, very, very poisonous. Nikhil, your direct. Which American showman, founder of a famous company with James Anthony Bailey, played a significant role in popularizing the circus and hoaxes in the 19th century? He created spectacles that captured the public's imagination and set the stage for modern showbiz and its marketing techniques.
Bonham.
Barnum is correct. P.T. Barnum. Second direct.
P.T. Barnum.
The 2023 book Janya Bharata, The War, is a uniquely written fictional novel by Manu Nelutila around which war?
Can you zoom in if you can?
Ten seconds.
Kshetra battle. Mahabharat.
Good enough. This is the Battle of
Oh,
Kurukshetra.
that was
or Mahabharata.
Mm.
This is the Battle of Kurukshetra. Mahabharata is acceptable. Round 7 with Sandeep. Placing fifth on Sanrio Characters poll for 2023, who is their most famous creation? Celebrating her 50th anniversary this year. She got her name when her creator was reading through Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass. Ten seconds. Need an answer.
Pass. Don't remember any.
Satam,
Alice.
Aswath.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty is correct.
Hello.
Sandeep's direct. Siddharth Dev's The Light at the End of the World is his latest 2023 attempt at connecting Indian history to an apocalyptic future. The story is told through several chapters like Calcutta 1947, Bhopal 1984, and Delhi in the early 2000s. In the last one, which alliterative person or entity makes an appearance in the book? That was described as an example of mass hysteria in India. Personal opinion, Dev did a better job of telling their story than Rakesh Prakash Mehra did. Dev as in Siddharth Dev. Ten seconds. Sandeep,
That Baba. Pass.
Satam,
Pass it.
Nikhil.
Monkey Man.
Monkey Man is correct.
Monkey
This is the Monkey Man phenomenon that took the headlines around the early 2000s. This is a Monkey Man. The Rakesh Prakash Mehra reference being Delhi 6. Satam, your direct. Which publication emerged in 1843 in response to the repeal of the corn laws, which are protective tariffs on imported grain in England? James Wilson, a hat manufacturer, launched the publication to advocate free trade and laissez-faire economics.
The Economist.
The Economist is correct. Satam, you're direct. Which Hollywood actor whose peak career spanned the 1960s and 1970s was a passionate bridge player, even achieving the rank of Grandmaster? He co-authored several books on bridge and competed at high levels, earning acclaim for his contribution to the card game.
No, pass it. Pass.
Sandip,
Omar Sharif.
Umar Sharif is correct. Aswath, you're direct. Here are 7 dishes that this Indian city is famous for. Name the city and also name the 4th dish hidden here, whose name refers to how they were originally made. While the Nizam restaurant in this city used iron skewers at first, they soon replaced it with bamboo skewers as the popularity rose and iron skewers were too heavy to carry around.
Can you just zoom in a bit? Thank you. Calcutta and Kathi roll.
Yeah, kathi roll is required. This is Kolkata and kathi roll. Ashwath's direct. Zafar Imran of Bulletin conducted hundreds of interviews in this country whose rural areas were devastated by floods, hailstorms, and heat waves. Although they occurred in 2022, its ripple effects were felt throughout 2023. It wreaked havoc on their farmers, rotting millions of dates and leaving them with nothing. Here's a picture showing farmers congregating around a quinoa harvest in January. Which country? Do not focus on the Arab news part. I can say that much because it is not part of the image. So I can say that much. It just came with the taken a screenshot of the news. Ten seconds.
Afghanistan.
Sandeep,
But this is Pakistan.
of all the countries in the world, you couldn't have been closer than Afghanistan. This is Pakistan. Pakistan suffered major
Should have
floods
gone to Pakistan.
and dates was a big hint. There is a very good
Yeah.
insider video as well about how Pakistan's floods caused them devastation, especially in the date industry. They are one of the largest, if not the largest, exporter of dates, if I remember. But this
Very
is a
bad
key
miss. Yeah.
I mean, think of the luck. How close could one get in geography? Nikhil, your two directs. Once extant on the Eurasian steppes, which near threatened antelope species is known for its distinct nose. The adaptation helps them survive the extreme weather swings in its native habitat, filtering out dust and cooling the air during summer and acting as a radiator during winter.
Saiga.
Could you repeat?
Saiga. Saiga.
Saiga is correct. Saiga is correct. This has been going not so cracked, but this is cracked now. I think Nikhil, given I know the last question, has an advantage now of winning the quiz. Saiga is a brilliant guy because I thought that if this cannot be answered because it's a tough one, then it's going to be a tie, exactly a tie. Now there is an advantage. Let's see. Oh, I've forgotten there's one whole round left, man. I'm so in a hurry to leave. 26 star of multiple sports, representing India both at the French Championships in tennis, where he was seeded 8th, and the World Table Tennis Championships, where, along with his brother Hassan Ali, he led India to a team bronze medal.
Muhammad Ali.
Satam,
Pass.
Sandip,
Pass.
Ashwath.
Pass.
This is somebody called Athar Ali Faizi, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Athar Ali Faizi.
Nowhere
Faizi,
close.
Faizi.
So, yeah.
There is
Two
one more
belters for
round
Nikhil.
left,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it is anybody's game. Although, I mean, the last two questions for Nikhil were the tough ones. I was thinking of the last round actually. Thank God I didn't say anything. But at the point, it's exactly same as Sandip is very close and Satam is close to Sandip. So anybody's game still, I would say. Nalini Malani's 2003 video Unity and Diversity, made in response to Hindu-Muslim violence in Gujarat, prominently featured the painting Galaxy of Musicians by which 19th century artist? The painting was famously shown at the Chicago World Congress of Religions in 1893.
Raja Ravi Verma.
That is correct. This is Raja Ravi Verma. Second direct. To reach the top of this 630-feet structure, a tram described as one of a kind invention with the National Park Service is used. Each tram features 8 capsules with 5 feet diameter barrels inside it, and claustrophobic people are advised against it. The stairs to the top, all 1076 of them, are reserved for employees only. What landmark summit, a passageway between the east and the west of the US, is so difficult to reach? Ten seconds.
Okay, I'll use this word. Is it the St. Louis Archway?
I'll give it to you. St. Louis Gateway Arch is correct. This is the St. Louis Archway. Gateway Arch, the St. Louis Archway is correct. Satam's direct. Which type of tea consists of a bundle of tea leaves along with other herbal additions, clove, amaranth, chrysanthemum, jasmine, lily, hibiscus, osmanthus, which are often reused and served in clear glass containers because of the unfolding spectacle?
Pass.
Ashwath,
Pass.
Nikhil,
Pass.
Sandip.
Pass.
This is flowering or blooming.
Okay, it's called flowering only. Okay. Oh.
Flowering tea. Satam. In the 1910s, telephone operators used the terms ACMA and PPEMA that originated in the military. The phrases eventually moved from telephone lines and gained wider usage. What do ACMA and PPEMA stand for?
Is it Morse code? Something?
Ashwath,
Pass.
Nikhil,
Pass.
Sandeep.
Pass.
Basically, this was to convey afternoon and morning or morning and afternoon. So ACMA became
Oh,
AM and PPEMA
yeah.
became PM. These are AM and PM.
Wow.
Ashwath. Joseph Grimaldi, an English entertainer born in 1778, is credited as one of the most influential figures in evolution of which act associated with the circus. His first major role was not in the circus but in the pantomime The Triumph of Mirth or Harlequin's Wedding in 1781.
Clowns?
Clown is correct. Brilliant answer. This is the clown. Second direct. This edifice is built upon land once owned by a railroad company, a fact reflected in the structure's name. The famed Edgewalk, 5 meter wide, soars 116 stories and is the world's highest full circle hands-free walk. Visitors can walk and hang off the side of the building via a harness in the peak. In 2008, 17 passengers were trapped in the elevator, taking them to the Edgewalk. What structure comprising several observation decks, 8 elevators, and 1 revolving restaurant is this? Ten seconds.
The Seattle Space Needle?
Satam?
No, pass.
Nikhil?
This is CN Tower,
This is CN Tower, and Nikhil is at an advantage now. This
Canadian
is
National. Or something
Canada
like that.
National. Canada National is a railroad
Rail,
company.
rail.
So this is named after Canada National Railroad Company, from where we get CN Tower. This is a CN Tower. Now 2 directs of Nikhil. Nicknamed the Shark to rhyme with his first name, which American swimmer won 9 Olympic gold medals between 68 and 72. 7 of these medals were at Munich 1972, with the world record being broken on each occasion.
Mark Spitz.
Mark Spitz is correct. And the last question coming up. Shown here is an illustration by Arthur Rackham to an early 19th century fairy tale by a pair of German brothers. What fairy tale?
This is Hansel and Gretel.
This is Hansel and Gretel, which was answered wrong. And with that, we come to the end of a really good quiz.
Thank you for reading.
Thanks for reading,
Thanks,
Tanmay.
Thanks,
Tanmay.
Tanmay.
Thanks, Tanmay.
Yeah.
Bye.
guys.
Good night. Wait, let me stop recording.